is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by their special counsel, Paul Heyman, representing the Bloodline. From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
As we all know, Byron, Roman Reigns says it's his yard now.
Yeah, but I think his opposition tonight begs to differ.
And his partner from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
The younger brother of the Usos, but had a far different upbringing.
When Jimmy and Jay were getting their start in WWE, Solo was still getting into fights on the street. When it comes to the street champion, Solo always puts that title on the line.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
Here come the ones.
Before joining the Bloodline, they were already considered an all-time great team, but now they've proven it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, unifying the Raw and SmackDown tag titles, the longest tag title reign in WWE history, that is more than enough proof.
The Usos call themselves the Ones, consider themselves the greatest tag team in WWE. He's got him down. Is this it? Stops the count before it, too.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it.
Super kick!
Supreme confidence here from Jimmy Uso, but he is giving his opponent a lot of time here.
Shoulder tackle. Oh, look at the knees. Just unloading knees to the body.
Float up. Uh-oh. He catches Jimmy with a counter. Into cover. No, he kicks out. Still in it.
And he wants nothing to do with any of that.
Whip back into the ring.
Just hot-shotted. The tribal chief has it cinched in. There's a cravat. Sleeper hold submission.
It's not embarrassing to tap out. He'll sit. And he's able to fend off what must have been a grueling submission.
He can do it here.
Stops the ref count before 2.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. What a punch! Jimmy Uso hurting a little here. Arms trapped. Endless knee strikes. And Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement from the WWE Universe. Able to get there in time. Boo him all you want. He's just feeding off it more.
He's taking a moment to feel the crowd, but he better focus on the opposition. He made the tag. Cooking with gas now. And did you hear the impact of that?
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
Getting set up for something in the corner. He's got the answer for that one. Uh-oh. Flapjack. Way up there. Headbutt. And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one. DDT.
Sights on the leg with that. For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry. Hey, I'd be a great teammate. I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
Tag made. Tag made. Oh, and a knee. And another.
Burying knees into the body.
All right, that's it.
Oh, no. Trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Goodness gracious. Snapmare. Boom. He was waiting for him to make his move. It has to be demoralizing to just get slapped like that. If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Adding a level of insult with that kind of physicality.
And that was a well-executed attack. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot.
Suplex, here it comes. Nicely done. Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunderbomb. Now that's what you call impact. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Lots of potential for injury here at ringside. These superstars better be careful. The floor, the barricades, our table, none of these things are fun to collide with.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Oh, unloaded a big kick to the back.
Carefully placed stop to the arm.
How much more can the big dog withstand?
It looks like Jimmy knocked Reigns off his game. Jimmy Uso commanding respect from all of the WWE Universe. Cutting off the count in the nick of time.
Outed, scouted.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt his attacks for a moment. Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game. Uh-oh!
And Jimmy able to reverse that. Here he goes for the win. Save!
Uh-oh. Still got more fight here.
Supreme confidence here from Jimmy Uso, but he is giving his opponent a lot of time here. Just look at Jimmy gaining the momentum in this one.
Jimmy's definitely rolling right now.
Staggering to his feet,
But he won't like what's coming next. Vaulting plancha, incredible. That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
and he gets sent back into the ring.
Taking out the knee. Oof, nails the midsection. Going way up high. Uso. He paid for that one. Oh, man, big time. Short punch.
In off the tag.
Oh, my gosh.
For the win. Shoulder shoots up before two.
Not quite enough to put him away. Jimmy timed that one. DDT! Fight.
What reflexes to stop Sakala? Big back body drop.
You see the height on that? Piercing strike. The tribal chief has it cinched in. Merkavon sleeper hold. It's cinched in.
Will, he breaks it up. I don't know how much longer his partner could have lasted. He turns it around.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Dominik spread. The hardest part of the ring. Raw drop kick.
Jimmy Uso commanding respect from all of the WWE Universe. Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunder Bomb. Oh, my!
And gets tossed back into the mat. Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
Uh-oh.
Alley-oop! Oh, right to the kidneys.
With the tag is Jey Uso.
Able to reverse.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. This match grinded him down a little.
Superman punch by Reigns. Reigns put his stamp on this one.
The cover. Kicks out, just kicked out.
What a crucial kick out, and the blood is still pumping for Jey Uso.
And this one continues. The big dog is going to have to fight even harder to score the win.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE Universe. This is Roman's universe.
This match is spilled out to the ringside area. And as we can see, tension's really running high now.
Ooh! Yeah, we should probably clear the vaulting plancha. Incredible. Just exhibiting their fearlessness. Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
Driven into the barricade. What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. Snapmare takeover, followed by staved off that attack. Uso with the Samoan drop. Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg snap, very effective.
I don't think any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point.
Never say die attitude on full display.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Up high. Hits the target.
And after all the damage the body has taken, I would be shocked if this match continues. Raise the roof! He's got the victory!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship!
The Prince has arrived.
A man who has passed judgment on all of WWE.
Finn Balor is a true, fierce competitor who will beat down anyone in his path. Balor has honed his skill set and turned his entire body into a weapon.
Hey, let's not forget, Balor is a very gifted technical wrestler.
And Balor also has a very nasty attitude. Who are you to pass judgment on a member of the Judgment Day, Byron?
Well, he attacks the body and the mind.
The mark of a truly intelligent competitor.
And oh, how he has developed a long, sadistic streak.
I completely agree, Cole, and I completely enjoy it.
Seth freaking Rollins.
A man who has spent a decade atop WWE with the accolades to prove it. He's held the Intercontinental, the US, the WWE, and the Universal titles, each on multiple occasions.
Truly one of the greats of the era. No time to panic. You have to maintain focus on the sinister Finn Balor to have any chance in this match.
If you've got nervous butterflies, get rid of them now.
Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor! And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right to claim the championship.
Finn Balor and Seth Rollins are two men who have been nipping at each other's heels throughout their careers.
They have a nasty habit of running into one another on the path to...
Champ's got the pin to retain. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought. And the knee.
Rollins knowing to be irritating. We're seeing no different now.
Face again.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins. Looking at their abilities and accolades, it seems like Seth Rollins and Finn Balor are pretty evenly matched. So how can either man get the upper hand here?
When you're this closely matched with an opponent physically, you need to go for the mental advantage. Rollins and Balor have the same objective. Get inside the other man's head and rattle his confidence.
Picked drop kick.
Devastating kick.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Uh-oh. Elbow drop.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
No, oh, that'll break his arm. Vicious.
The Revolution knee finds the mark.
And shoulders are down. 2. Finn Balor finds a way to stay in this.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Kick to the gut. Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Single leg drop kick caught him. Seth Rollins taking charge in a big way.
A messianic display of offense from Rollins.
Face first.
Driven down.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Yeah, Seth with a potentially game-changing offensive maneuver there.
Headed to the top.
We don't need this right now.
Sure we do. The more the merrier.
These two are having a fantastic matchup. Oh, but where is he?
Nothing fancy, but very effective.
Suplex. Lives to fight another day. Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring.
Balor setting up. Brain buster.
And going down at that angle did not look good. Can't see this going much further after that.
Boom! Okay, already, we get it. Stop looking for adulation from the crowd and get back into the fight.
Crushing double stomp. Jumping double stomp.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Finn's taking any opening he can get against Rollins.
He's back into the ring. The referee continues the count, may call it soon. Oh, jaw-shattering. For the title. Getting the shoulder up before 2.
So resilient.
Hip drop.
I've been witnessing that.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Balor with the kick. Balor on the move.
On the basement drop kick. Some hard offense landing on the champ.
Might be the start of Balor turning up the heat.
Powerful the suplex. And Balor stringing together some good offense.
And Rollins in need of salvation. Balor setting up. Brain buster.
And a maneuver like that will leave you on unsteady.
Here it comes. The title will change hands. Cover.
2. The reign continues. The champ kicks out.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away. But just how much?
And Balor on top.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm is shifted. 2 count. It's over. The reign is over.
Here is your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, Finn Balor.
What a
Here's a woman who lives to fight.
Liv Morgan likes to say, watch me. Well, she's about to get what she wants because tonight it's all eyes on her.
Indeed, we're going to watch Liv and see what she's capable of here tonight.
She looks fired up. Big, bad, and ready to
Think about the incredible resume of Raquel Rodriguez. In her first 3 years, she's been an NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, a Dusty Rhodes Classic winner, an NXT Women's Champion, and a WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. A determined champion ready to defend her title.
She's a feared MMA grappler who is always ready to fight. One of my favorite superstars in the world today. I'm 100% with you on that one, Cole. Old school, classic bruiser, brutality, catch-style wrestling skill.
Years of training has led to singles and tag team success here in WWE. No doubt one of the most dangerous women you'll find in the entire division.
A purveyor of discount dental work under the WWE umbrella.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
The WWE Women's Tag titles have quickly risen to prominence.
Chance to speak with the Women's Tag Team Champs earlier, and they seem confident going into this match.
Of course they're confident, Seth. You don't become a champion in WWE without being confident. Not that you would know.
Being carried around with ease.
Wow, the power that takes is insane. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. That was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy.
Oh, face. And Baszler escapes.
Nasty right hand. Answers with an enziguri. Crashing to the floor.
This is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Tag, switching it up. Oh, Liv got caught with a reversal.
Straight slam. And she'll make the tag. Jumping knee strike on point. Suplex.
Here's the pin, title on the line. Stays in the fight for the title.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Look how she's raining down those elbows.
The challenger's looking shaken.
And a stomp to the gut, too. Oh, for the arm bar and a... Oh.
Shooting pain in the shoulder is the kind of thing that builds and builds during a match.
Steered clear of that.
She's sent flying into the corner.
Diving splash in the corner.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that. Look at this. Samoa drop by Rousey.
Able to get there in time.
Smashing the jaw. Oh, using the knee as a weapon. She's going up.
Top rope here. And now gets tossed into the ring. Ooh. Champ taking the worst end of the exchange. Superb technique from Rousey.
Slam.
Into the pin attempt. She kicks out in one.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
I don't really think this is the most opportune time to be looking for the fans' praise. And she makes it to her partner. Tag. Counters. Oh, what a clothesline.
There's the torture rack.
Racked up. Not finished yet.
Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Look at the power of Raquel Rodriguez. Has her opponent up and... Good Lord! What a slam!
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Just barely, but it counts.
Tag. Into the corner now. Looking vulnerable on that top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. What on earth? Blower!
Crushing impact.
Now a pin for the championship.
And there's the save.
What a hurrah.
Just hot shot it to the outside.
Liv obviously has that Jersey toughness, accompanied with a Jersey mouth. Textbook neck breaker. Double stomp.
Those last hits rattled the champ.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole? Across the top rope.
No.
I don't care how bold you are. Missing on those kind of maneuvers will send you to a medical facility.
Medical attention might be needed out here. That was a nasty landing.
ringside and back to the mat.
Tag is made, and here we go.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope. A set-up mat slam. The effects of this match are showing on the champ.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
And a mud hole is being stomped.
And she's in off the tag. Raquel Rodriguez suplex into a powerbomb.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted. Shoulder block off the apron. Look out. She's rising back up on those wobbly legs. From way up. Alexander.
Look at this strength.
Incredible power slam.
The champ has been taken to their limit.
Yeah, things are not looking up for her right now.
She had it scouted.
Arm wringer applied.
Down for a European arm breaker.
Oh, look at mounting and now the punches hammering away.
Ruthless.
My God, what a striking display.
Looks like Baszler is psyching herself up.
Big-time power slam.
In off the tag. Morgan gets intercepted.
Lights out. DDT connects.
We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors.
The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch.
Nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm.
And by Ronda's gestures, you can tell she came for a fight here tonight.
Oh, man.
Great defense by Morgan, right across the face. Look at this.
The champ is down. Title change. I can feel it.
She breaks the ref's count.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
And she heads to the floor to think of her next move.
Time for some deep breaths.
Had that one scouted. And she's stunned in the corner.
Baszler going to that intimidation round.
Right into the ring post. What impact. Ooh, just ate that kick to the face. Point of the elbow finds the mark. Ooh, she responds with a counter. They are getting pummeled.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
Win or lose, these superstars are going to be held in high esteem after this one.
Takedown.
Well, this is a warning to grab our stuff and go.
Keep it in the ring, please. Saxton's a very fragile boy.
Driven into the barricade.
Oh, this is where Baszler's at her nastiest.
Oh, got it. Oh, look at this. Can't even watch. She needs to get back in.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Ooh, retaliated with a knee to the face.
Boom.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
The out of the ring count. A man looking to take the Mysterio name in a new direction.
Tons of rookie talent, but now has that edge that can bring him even further.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Rhea Ripley from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dominik Mysterio!
Byron, think about where Dominik made his debut, at SummerSlam.
You could not ask for a higher pressure situation, yet Dominik Mysterio thrived and showed how much he has truly learned from the guidance of his father, Rey Mysterio.
Dominik certainly wise beyond his years. He can do things in the ring that sometimes takes others years to learn.
I think Dominik Mysterio has all the potential in the world.
I agree with you, Cole, and it looks like Dominik's already starting to realize that potential.
The son of a dream, the American Nightmare.
Michael, a man who redefined himself away from WWE and is now a main event star.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Corey, I will never forget the night that you and I had the opportunity to call this man's amazing return to WWE.
You're right about that, Saxton. A true WrestleMania moment, if there ever was one.
He fights every night to make his family, make his father proud.
Well, I think they'll be even prouder after his match tonight.
Ever since his baptism by fire into the world of wrestling, Dominik Mysterio's continued to impress. I don't think there's any question that he has near limitless potential.
Oh, I have to agree, Michael. Dominik has a natural gift for working between the ropes, and he rapidly adapted to the challenges of being a WWE superstar.
Yeah, Mysterio is a rising star who continues to become more confident with every match.
And Cody Rhodes will meet taking flight.
What a splash! Goes into the pin. Two, just kicks out.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Dominik setting his sights on his opponent now. Cody Rhodes once wrestled with a torn pec. Truly as tough as they come. How do you overcome that toughness?
Well, it's not an easy answer, but it is the true one. You have to outfight Cody. He'll stand toe-to-toe with you and throw hands till he drops. So just make sure he drops before you do.
Tilt-a-whirl, arm drag. And Dominik is now dictating the pace.
Unbelievable showing here. This guy is managing to outfight Cody Rhodes.
And a reverse DDT. Set up for the leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Oh, colliding with the barricade. He's testing fate here, in danger of a countout.
Can't prepare your face for that.
High rent district for Cody Rhodes. From the top.
Oh, look out. And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now.
Uh-oh. Well, Grit, rearranging our ringside furniture here. Clear the announce desk. What a mess.
He'll head to the ring.
Rhodes showing his opponent how confident he is.
Working the midsection.
And will this be it?
Fending off a 2 count there.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
He's got him scouted. In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Dominik gets cut off.
Vicious right forearm.
The springboard attack fails to land.
My, oh my, what elevation.
Dominik attempting to gain some fuel from the WWE Universe. And he sends him into the corner.
elbow. Okay, consider that a harsh lesson.
Ooh, great agility on display.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Expert avoidance with that one. What an incredible moonsault.
And he goes for the pin. Good officiating there. Referee seeing him the ropes and breaking the count.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
He's looking a little weary now.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way.
Kick to the face. Countered into a jawbreaker. What a punch. Elbow right to the nose.
Just hot-shotted to the outside.
If this works, it could change the course of the match.
From the top. Look out below. Big-time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Picking up speed, building momentum. Trying to change the tides of the match. No trying. The superstar has changed the tides of the match.
Hits the drop kick. What's going to happen here? Backbreaker.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Nasty stop of the arm.
Pinpoint aim right to the arm.
Oh, stomping right onto the arm.
Nice arm drag.
And Cody Rhodes is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Dominik's firing on all cylinders.
Landing.
Oh, Cody anticipated that. Cody Rhodes has his opponent right where he wants him.
Looking to put his opponent on Dream Street. Crossroads.
Cover. 1, 2, 3. He did it. He did it.
here is your winner, the American Nightmare. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. That is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
One of the most beloved superstars in WWE, Matt Riddle.
One of the toughest, too.
Multiple accolades and main events in NXT. And he's also held the United States and Raw Tag Team titles.
Yeah, but perhaps his most unexpected accolade was actually becoming friends with the Viper, Randy Orton.
Oh, there go the flops. And it's now go time for the original bro.
Well, Riddle's about to do what he does best. Beat someone up and have a ton of fun doing it.
The ring general has arrived.
A man who ruled NXT with an iron fist and now looks to dominate the main roster. The ring general has declared the mat sacred and sees this industry as pure sport, meaning there is no room for games and antics.
Gunther takes everything so seriously, like he's always scowling.
Hey, listen, he takes pride in what he does.
It's difficult not to admire the expertise possessed by Gunther.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if nothing phases him.
The man's impervious to distraction because he's constantly focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, it's like watching a machine.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds, the original bro, Matt Riddle. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, he is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther!
Tonight continues the tradition of the highly coveted Intercontinental Championship.
Its holder is frequently considered by many as the hardest working champion in all of sports entertainment.
The Intercontinental Championship held by over a dozen WWE Hall of Famers. The likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
Well, that title symbolizes the workhorse of WWE.
He certainly has a history of being the largest stepping stone.
Cover by the challenger! Gets the shoulder up after one.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Fails to connect on the springboard. German suplex.
Tossed into the corner.
In full control here.
Face first in the turnbuckle. Look at this, going right after the left arm. Gotta hurt.
Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed.
Oh my gosh!
clubbing blow. Softening up the neck with that one.
Counters that. Oh! Foot just stomping down.
I'm sure Matt Riddle already knows this, but I'll reiterate. The best thing he can do in this matchup is to get serious and stay serious. We all know he loves to have fun, but Riddle's absolutely at his best when he unleashes the Wild Stallion.
If he unleashes the Wild Stallion, it will truly be an excellent adventure for Riddle.
Watch out.
Whoa, look out. Taken out from high above. You gotta be some special kind of crazy to do that. My God, what a striking display.
Riddle's arsenal on full display here.
That's Matt Riddle getting the job done. No funny business.
German suplex. The challenger eating up some damage. He'll head to the ring. This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him.
Setting in. Devastating submission coming. Oh, it's locked in, the arm bar.
Incredibly important moment right there, being able to get to the ropes.
It can't.
Gunther.
Coquina clutches in. Time to go night-night.
The official asking him, is he going to tap? Is he going to tap out? Here's a pin for the title. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Showing his determination.
Stepping things up a little bit. This superstar starting to build.
Here it comes.
Strike after strike, blow after blow.
The champion's down. The champion's down.
Oh, my God, we're going to have a new champion.
Defiant kick out from the champion.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Matt Riddle looking for the win. Bro, Derek off into the pin. He gets the shoulder up in 2.
If the ref was only in better position, that would have been 3.
Target is set on Gunther. He's in peril.
Riddle. And he's just in reach of the ropes and gets it to force the break.
The ropes become a competitor's best friend in
From the top. Diving senton.
no, we don't need this right now.
Sure we do. The more the merrier.
These two are having a fantastic matchup. But where is he?
Gunther wants to finish this. Delivering a powerbomb.
The champ will stay champ. It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark, or is it the challenger's last gasp?
And Gunther definitely thought that would put him down. I can't imagine he's going to take it easy on him after such a defiant kick out. Back suplex right onto the apron. Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible. Gosh.
Bicycle knee strike. Ouch.
The champ's taking an immense amount of damage.
Yeah, this is not good.
You don't say, Saxton.
Toss their opponent.
And Gunther clearly not impressed by his opponent thus far. Release German to retain the title. And that'll be a rope break right there. Riddle with a reversal. Using the elbow as a weapon. It's been a hard-hitting affair here tonight.
These competitors are going to have trouble walking on their own after this one. Striking at will. Go behind.
German suplex. He switches it back around.
Crafty way to get out of harm there.
Tremendous job suplex.
And he has to start protecting himself from attacks to that area.
Riddle not playing games anymore, measuring him up. Great job anticipating Riddle.
Gunther, just a force of nature to contend with.
Big boot connects, crash landing on the outside.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Oh, that hurt right in the kidney. Golly. Turned that one around. Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Oh, Riddle's in for it here.
Slam! The champion into the cover. Cover! 2 count, title still on the line.
That's how much winning this title means, to give everything you've got.
I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
And Gunther definitely thought that would put him down. I can't imagine he's going to take it easy on him after such a defiant kick out.
What a match. What a match.
Ah, right to the back. Oh!
Riddle taking his eyes off the task at hand to look across the Broverse.
Back into the ring.
Jeez, that could take you out.
The ring general delivering a powerbomb. Another one bites the dust to the champ.
Got it. And the champ adds to their legacy.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther!
A woman who calls herself undeniable.
She's certainly lived up to that moniker thus far.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way ladder match. Making her way to the ring from Utah, Zoe Stark.
I love Zoe Stark's energy and love of competition.
There's no accounting for taste, but she has proven it by capturing the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. She calls herself undeniable. Well, it's time to prove it.
I have every bit of confidence that she will. The man is here.
A competitor who never backs down from a fight.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
She is as tough as they come.
Yeah, these days the outfits may be a little fancier, but the passion in Lynch remains the same.
Perhaps the most popular competitor in women's division history. Became the first women's double champion when she beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but every once in a while, that much confidence can be detrimental, especially when you're a target. Everyone wants to make a name off of a man.
All hail the Queen, Queen Zelina.
All hail Zelina.
Queen Zelina Cole. Put some respect on the crown's name.
And from Queens,
possesses over a decade of experience in the ring.
Yeah, you may not like her attitude, but Queen Zelina is a true student of the game. She knows every trick in the book, and knowing those tricks has brought her great success.
What is wrong with Queen Zelina's attitude, Saxton? You sound like a real peasant.
Give me about 4 hours, and I'll tell you. Formerly a top manager, now sits all by herself on the throne in WWE. She is a woman who is here to take control.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Finally, she has put the 4 horsewomen in the rearview mirror and calls the shots on her own.
Yeah, sadly, the hugs are long gone, and now Bayley is a brash, ruthless competitor.
She popped those crappy inflatable friends to become a bona fide role model.
Yeah, it was worst night of Byron's life. Bayley found inner rage. Now listen, I know I felt her verbal tirades on live television. They're not fun.
Well, you can't say that Bayley is a dominant force turned mastermind since returning at SummerSlam. And she's caused a lot of damage ever since.
Perhaps the best female high flyer in WWE, Io Sky.
You can never discount the backup, the control on the ground every time Io is around.
Representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Io Sky!
Io Sky's list of titles in Japan is a mile long across every major women's division.
Now here in WWE, Io has continued that success, but she has something now she didn't have then. She has control.
Io Sky made her mark in NXT history as one of the most accomplished superstars in the brand's entire history.
Yeah, but Io's change in attitude and her new allies ensure even more success in WWE.
All right, ladder match time. Ladders are obviously legal in this one, but in my professional experience, a ladder match never just has ladders in it.
Yeah, Michael, this match will become better sooner rather than later. Ladders were not meant to be used this way, but you cannot deny how effective they are when they get involved in the match.
Getting a ladder in position now. Smack dab in the center of the ring, too, Cole. Scaling the ladder now. She's going for it. Could this possibly be her moment?
I think we're going to find out.
Questionable timing of this move, Cole. And now there's an opening. A jumping DDT.
Plenty of ways to get creative. Up on the entrance area.
Also plenty of ways to get yourself seriously hurt.
All right, she's back in, ready to go. Oh, what an uppercut.
So impactful.
In a corner. Corey, what is something most people forget about in a ladder match?
Timing is everything.
Wrestling down.
It's cinched in. This could be over. This won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment. Fighting desperately. She rolls her way out of the submission and takes control.
Good measure.
Set out of the ring, not sure she wants to be here. Inverted DDT. Lights out. That offense taking a toll on her. Oh, man.
A complete lack of respect from Bayley to the ding-dong across from her. Striking while the iron is hot.
I don't know about you guys, but this looks like quite a gamble to take at this point in the match.
I agree with you, Corey.
Even high above the ring, she's showing she has plenty of fight left.
Leaps on the cover. Looking to steal a win here. Can she do it?
Well, I will be shocked if this doesn't end in a crash back down to the mat.
Me too.
Returning to the ring now.
Oh, no, just dangling in the air.
This can't be good.
And inverted backwards.
Shinbreaker. Not done yet. Dragon screw. Beautiful.
Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Watch out. They're coming towards the announce desk.
What the hell are you doing, Byron?
Dark trying to put her opponent off balance.
Boom. Zelina Vega demanding a queen's reception, and she is getting it.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
Oh, man, they do not care who or what they destroy.
Yeah, Byron, you are dangerously close to being collateral damage in this one.
Looks like that ladder set up perfectly in the center of the ring.
They're trying to win it right here.
They're trying to race. Gotta get it down Slips out of the way. They have no reflexes. Ooh, knee drop connects. Well, this is a warning to grab our stuff and go.
Keep it in the ring, please. Saxton's a very fragile boy.
Interesting spot to be setting up the ladder, guys.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, my. Facelift.
She's getting herself in the zone, but she shouldn't hesitate much longer. This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point. And now she's
Hoisted up. K360. That's it. Zoe just ended things.
big mistake there, Corey.
Well, she knows that now.
Drop at the ladder. Ouch.
Gentlemen, in the interest of self-preservation, I may have to excuse myself. Saxton, you to hang tight. Let this play out.
She might be in some trouble now.
Ladder matches are all about high risk for high reward, but right now the pain might not be
Kick connects. Hooking it up.
There's the worst plant. Can that finish Io?
No count out as she takes this fight to the floor. Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Comes back into the ring.
Holy, meet the barricade.
She heads out of the ring.
Interesting strategy.
Powerless position to be in right now. With no countouts, there's nothing keeping her inside the ring.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks. Use it.
Elbow smash. And she saw that coming from Zoe. And an elbow. Backbreaker. No love lost between Lynch and her opponent. Running forearm. Zelina ready to go.
Royal correct.
Well, that's Dragon Slayer.
Oh, my goodness.
Good night.
I'm gonna tap out here, but it ain't gonna matter.
You're still doing a lot of damage, though.
Oh, nice snap there. Bayley just mocking her now.
She's just letting her know what she really thinks about her.
She needs to stop saying she's going to bring it and actually deliver on the promise.
Another leg takedown.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Big forearm. Just a few steps away from victory now.
Looks like she has a real chance here, guys.
Unhooks it. She wins the ladder match.
one and only.
It's a different feeling in the air when WWE's resident superhero makes his entrance.
The following contest is a six-man ladder match. Making his way to the ring from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
You know, it's just shocking the things that Ricochet can do in the ring.
I'll be the first to admit Ricochet is a downright spectacular talent.
Yeah, stuns his opponents with his speed and nimbleness.
Highlight-worthy moments always follow his entrance.
To the max. From Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 230 pounds, LA Knight.
Calls himself the megastar.
Well, he won't be one of those in the fashion world, but LA Knight might be able to earn that moniker in the ring.
Set to make an impact in WWE.
Oh, remember, Knight has 2 decades of experience. He's held top titles all throughout the world, so he is more than ready for the stage of WWE.
The bruiser of the Brawling Brutes.
And representing the Brawling Brutes from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, Butch!
I'll tell you, you never quite know exactly what you're getting with this guy.
That's a very different competitor than he was in NXT, that's for sure.
But fun to watch, nonetheless.
Butch ain't wrapped right, okay? He's not quite all there.
Yeah, but that's what makes him so dangerous.
Here comes a reckoning.
The Archer of Infamy, ready to pass judgment.
And representing the Judgment Day from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest has truly embraced his deepest, darkest side, and I couldn't be happier.
We've seen Priest and the rest of Judgment Day destroy families, put competitors in the hospital. What, just to get ahead?
For Priest, the ends justify the means.
Multiple title reigns in his career already, but Priest wants even more.
And there's nobody who can stand in his way.
You are looking at one of the
most vicious strikers this industry has ever known.
He kicks like lightning.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura has a bad attitude to match.
No, he doesn't. He just doesn't like you, Saxton.
And from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
The king of strong style is ready for action.
His renowned striking ability, his MMA background.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Especially when the king can hit back.
The one, the only, Logan Paul.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 185 pounds, Logan Paul.
Well, love him or hate him, his career is off to an amazing start.
You're right, Saxton. This guy nearly ended the 800-plus day Universal title reign of Roman Reigns in just his third match.
Oh, guys, I cannot wait for this match. Or for that matter, Logan's next podcast.
You're really trying to get a guest spot, aren't you, Corey?
So? Corey's got his own podcast, you idiot. Hanging high above the ring now is the Money in the Bank contract briefcase, which symbolizes so much.
Oh, it's more than just a contract. It's an opportunity to change your career, change your life. Think of all the superstars who earned the right to be Mr. or Ms. Money in the Bank. How it's completely changed not only their WWE career, but their livelihoods.
To the outside.
This could get wild. From behind. Suplex.
Battling at ringside can be very unforgiving. You have to be careful out there.
No protection out here. No safe confines to speak of.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Butterfly suplex.
Hooks from behind. Picked up.
A lot of damage can be done in a ladder match. Corey, is there any way you can mitigate that factor?
I have to say that speed is everything here. The faster you can be, the more easily you can dodge and dive. If you can avoid taking the same amount of damage as everyone else, you can have the upper hand. And then you can also use that speed to climb.
Debilitating elbow drop.
He's living a little off balance.
Slow down. Gunther's knee drop.
Oh, running knee left. Fight is so close to our announce table.
Yeah, I'm just going to step aside now.
Hey, wait for me.
Quick return to the ring.
Oh, and right hands for good measure.
Oh, look at this.
I don't want to be part of these problems. Don't want to be part of this problem.
You gotta look at what he's thinking here, guys.
I don't know if he is thinking. Can he unhook it?
Perhaps some wishful thinking going on there. Taken down.
And there was some force on that move.
I don't know. Climbing the ladder at this point seems to be a bit ambitious.
There's no too early to try.
The action continuing here on the ladder.
These two just won't stop.
He gets set down to the floor. Forced out of the ring.
The incredible self-confidence of Logan Paul on full display.
Letting his opponent know he can take on the world right now.
He returns to the ring, and we just saw some serious offense. Driven down.
Kick to the face.
Ricochet looking to get the WWE Universe involved.
sets it up here. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
What's looking for it? There it is. The bitter end.
Ooh. That could be curtains for a captive punch.
Clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oh, dear. This doesn't look good.
Skip.
Don't come over here.
Cole, quick. Saxton with a human shield.
And returning to the ring.
Look at that. Frog splash. Paul's just about to finish this.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Oh, trying to get the WWE Universe on his side here.
Looks like LA Knight has no respect for his competition.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Making the climb here. Maybe looking to end this thing right now.
There we go.
Trying to get a quick victory here.
Not a bad strategy.
Gonna need a better grip on that.
Yeah, no way that's coming down.
Looks like LA Knight has no respect for his competition.
Logan Paul. Is there any air left in Butch?
From the top.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring.
And Priest might be in some pain following that attack.
The wear and tear of this match definitely coming into play at this juncture. Check this out.
Oh, but effective. And Butch fending him off. Able to reverse that one. He retaliates. Gotta find a way to get out of this.
We've arrived. It's about time.
Get hold of the ring.
Let's get put it away here.
Placing them into the corner.
Torturous focus on the leg.
Looks like LA Knight has no respect for his competition.
Standing Shiranui.
Priest has his opponent
As this match goes on, is there any self-doubt running through the minds of these competitors?
You can't even allow that notion to creep into your head. You have come too far and fought too hard to grow weak now.
followed by a knee drop.
A fracture in order.
Looking to take flight here.
Taking flight. Shinsuke ready to get lethal on his opponent.
He's heading back to the ring.
Uh-oh.
And that stops what Butch had intended.
He shots out by Shinsuke Nakamura. Will that stop Priest?
Sent to the outside hard. He leaves the ring and there's no countouts in this one. And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. Off the rope. Drop suplex.
Armringer applied. Oh my goodness, that might have snapped a finger. Big opportunity here, guys. This could be a turning point.
He's close now. This could.
High risk, high reward. Top of the line. Neckbreaker.
He put it all on the line to hopefully eliminate the competition in this one.
But are those hopes really worth the risk? Did he just eliminate himself from the equation?
Any more hits in that area could leave him dizzy.
Working to unhook here.
Got